So, we continue our conversation, very exciting stuff, talking about culture. Community Festival in Lopinot, that is the topic this morning. We'll be chatting with Arlene Joseph Mahone. She's a Community Development Officer to St. George's East District Officer. We also have Desiree Connor, Senior Corporate Communications Officer of the Communications Unit, rather. So, they're here to tell us all about this upcoming Community Festival in Lopinot, and I understand it takes place Sunday, June 3rd, 2018. Ladies, welcome.
Thank you. Thank you.
You know, when you think about Lopinot, you think about all this rich, beautiful culture, you know, so many things to see and do in Lopinot. So I guess that answers the question. Why did you choose Lopinot of all places?
Arlene, go ahead. We chose Lopinot because of the rich in culture. Yes. For example, the people are warm, the people are positive, and we wanted to use Lopinot because of the history. There are so many historical sites that we will be encouraging the members of the public who will be attending to just participate. We have, like, example, the jailhouse, the slave chapel, Conde de Lopinot, the Cocoa House, and we have a historian, Mr. Martin Gomez. He's the tour guide, and he's very excited. He's over 80, and he's excited to just share the rich history, the information-wise. So we have a lot of activities. We have the Bean to Bar experience. We have the Cocoa Dancing Festival, where we'll have cocoa dancers dancing to real power music. We have the Children's Corner, free face painting, cotton candies, etc. A maypole dance will be done by the students of the La Veronica Primary School. So it's a lot of information. We also have the display of various booths, information booths, especially from our community education program, the CPRE program, and the handicraft development program. So you'll have cosmetology, makeup artistry, curtain and drapery, bartendering, hairdressing is a lot. Craft, events, decoration craft, hats and bags, jewelry craft. So it's a lot of information that we have just awaiting the public.
This sounds amazing. Is it the first time that you all are having this event in Lopinot?
No. We had something at a smaller scale, but we chose Lopinot this year because it's a prelude to the Carifesta 2019.
Great. Where have you all had this event before? What are the communities?
Well, it started with the Prime Minister's Best Village this year. So we partnered with Best Village. So every village that we went to for Best Village preliminaries, we also had a craft market of.
Wonderful. So this takes place on Sunday, June 3rd, 2018, and it's open to members of the public.
Yes, and that's what we want. We want everybody to come to Lopinot and experience what Lopinot has to offer. It's all about building the community and being involved and even looking at developing community tourism, because we don't know what's in our neighborhoods, and this is an opportunity for someone to learn. Right, the cocoa dance, the bean to bar, I'm really excited about, to go from the cocoa bean to a chocolate bar. Seeing how that process is, I think it's something that would be very interesting. And just understanding all the things that makes us who we are, because that's the tagline for the community festival. All that is we.
Where in Lopinot does it take place?
This is at the Lopinot recreation ground, near to the back of the recreation ground. So it's by the river. It's like a river experience.
So what time does it start and end?
We start at 10 a.m. and we end at 6 p.m. And it's a whole day of activities. For example, there's a little official program at 2 p.m., but from 10 we start with, as I said, information booths. But we have a cultural program. We have people from the community itself and neighboring communities, like the, how to put it, Surrey Angels, we have the Five Rivers group, we have a Bonnet group, we have the Bonnet Gardens Community Council, Curep Invaders. So we have a lot of groups from the Prime Minister's Best Village Trophy competition. The participants, they will be in attendance. But we have a lot of locals who will be showcasing their hidden talent.
Yeah, and as you mentioned, craft and that sort of thing. So people are invited to bring their stuff to sell?
No, we already have the skills training program. That's the CP.
Yes.
So the handicraft, those participants is over 1,000 trainees we have. They will be showcasing all their finished product. So it's an exciting time. And we also have the farmers market, where we have farmers from Lopinot, Wallerfield, Brasso Seco, and Monlacqua. They will be bringing their produce to be on sale also.
Ms. Connor, how important is an event like this?
It is important to build confidence in communities and in persons. The CEP classes, as she mentioned, is an incubator of sorts. So it's where there would be individuals are given the skills to create things, whether, as she says, it's in cosmetology or creating art or craft. And at the festival now, you have the opportunity to sell. And I believe that when you sell that first product, you realize, hey, this is something I can do. I can earn money from doing this. I can make a living from doing this. So it builds your confidence in who you are and what you can do. It also helps your family, because now you can add to the coffers in terms of, hey, we can afford these things because we can sell these things and make these things. The other thing that it does is that it encourages other people to come into the community and learn about history. Trinidad and Tobago, every village, every town has a story, and a beautiful story that can be told. And this is an opportunity for us to tell the story of Lopinot, to tell the story of the people of Lopinot and their resilience and their creativity.
What do you think, how do you think it impacts the community as a whole in terms of that togetherness? Do you think it's definitely an avenue through which people can bond?
Yes, definitely, definitely.
Also, you spoke about a lot of people coming in with their craft and that sort of thing. As Trinidadians, we may be guilty, some might say we are quite guilty of purchasing abroad or importing, and we don't support local. What are your thoughts on that statement?
Well, I am hoping that through these sorts of initiatives that we will recognize the quality of products that we have in Trinidad. What we have is unique. You would not find it anywhere else because our mix, our blend is unique. And because of that unique blend, you know what I mean, we come up with creative, innovative things that's so special, and we can market that. And if we can market it to ourselves, then we can market it to the region, and then we can market it to the world.
Ms. Joseph Mahone, do you have any sort of travel arrangements in place for those planning to attend?
Yes, as I mentioned before, we have parking at St. Pius and St. Finbar's Roman Catholic Primary School, and there's a shuttle service, $7. You go up and they bring you back with the same cost at $7. So it's a day where you can just relax. Your vehicles will be secured at the school, and you just come up and spend the entire day with us. It will be very interesting and memorable.
Is there a cost to attend?
No, it's free.
It's free.
Free.
And Ms. Connor, what would have gone into planning such a huge event?
A lot of work, because a lot of long nights, a lot of discussion, and it's just pulling the things together, thinking about what you want to highlight for your community, for the community, and putting the things in place. The wonderful thing is that we have great officers from the Community Development Division who are the movers and shakers, and they're the ones that are on the ground making sure that this happens.
You know, when we talk about, just recently, we were talking a little bit about the quality of cocoa in Trinidad and Tobago. You know, what are your thoughts on the fact that, you know, we've not really taken it to where it has the potential to reach?
Yeah, that's sad. But I'm hoping through our community festivals and things like what we're doing to highlight what we have, that people will see the opportunity and the potential to take it further.
Let's talk a little bit about our young people and how aware they are of things like dancing the cocoa. Do you think our young people are very much aware of these rich culture that we have here?
I wouldn't say the urban areas, those
The
young
urban
people,
areas.
but the rural communities, the
are.
children, they are actively involved in dancing the cocoa. Because I even tried it. I remember at Talparo, we had the same festival about 2 years ago, and it was interesting.
Yeah.
Just seeing, you know, people dancing the cocoa.
That's wonderful.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts? Do you think the young people are aware of these things?
As she said, the urban areas, not so much, but through the Prime Minister's Best Village Trophy competition, this is where we highlight again all of these different talents that we have, and our culture, and that is one space that we can showcase these things. And it would be wonderful if we can have more persons coming in from the media to see what's happening and report about these things.
Wonderful.
That way we can educate and inform people.
Would you say that these events have been attended well? You're particularly pleased with the response that you've gotten? Yes?
Yes, excellent.
Okay,
The
good.
response is overwhelming.
Well, that's
People show interest, especially the locals, and they would invite their friends, family, and people will buy into it. Very interesting.
Great.
Yeah.
What do you think would be the vision for the next event?
Well, the thing is, this is the lead up to, as she mentioned, Carrie Festa
Yes.
next year. So we are hoping that as the communities get a test run of what it could be, that we see where we can improve and make it a spectacular event where when we have others outside coming in, we can showcase ourselves, all that is we, to the Caribbean and to the international market.
Did you mention Parang music?
Yes.
So we're going to have Parang.
We're going to have Parang Entertainment, Paranderos from Lopinot and Surrey Village, the village before Lopinot.
Yeah.
Yes.
And what would be on sale to eat?
Ooh, Spanish delicacies, Creole, crab and dumpling. We have everything you can think of. These locals, they are talented. We have those trainees from the CP program. They will also be putting their sweet hand, to sell food, rich food.
That sounds amazing. Is there a number to call for further information?
Yes, you can contact the Community Development Office, the Tunapuna office, at 662-4241 or 0621. That's 662-4241 or 0621. Or you can contact the communications unit at 625-6088, extension 5142.
All right, what are your closing comments at this time? What would you like to say to those listening and looking on?
I want everyone to come and celebrate, come and enjoy, come and be a part of all that is we.
And this is June 3rd, so it's Christmas in June.
Yes. Yes.
Your closing comments, Mrs. Joseph Mahon.
I just want to encourage the public, just come and support a day of memorable entertainment, a day where you could just relax, socialize, and meet a friend. Just come in line. Come and enjoy.
Come on, Lime, and eat some wonderful food and enjoy the ambience. Well, thank you so much. It's been a pleasure chatting with you, indeed. All right, so that number to call once again, 662-4241 or 662-0621. Community Festival in Lopinot takes place Sunday, June 3rd, 2018 from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. They have a shuttle service. You can get more information from those numbers. Well, that's our show for today. Thank you so much for joining us. Our news is up next. I'm Verna Barrett. Have a great week.